Hello Techies. In this session, we will learn how to work with add a new row to the selected environment, which is a part of the Microsoft Dataverse actions. Alright, before learning about this action, let me show you the product table in Dataverse which we are currently working with. Let me switch to the browser and there I have navigated to make.powerapps.com. Inside that, I am having the tables in the left hand side of the menu. Inside my tables, I have created a new table with the name of product table. There you can see the table properties. I'm having name as product table and the type is standard. In my product data table, I'm having product ID, product name, product category and product price are the four columns which I have mentioned. In these columns, product ID is my primary column. There you can see product name, we can enter the text. Product price, it should be in decimal and it is mandatory, means it is required. And the product category, we can enter in text format. Alright. There you can see right now, I have created this product table inside my dev environment. Now, in this session, what we are going to do, we are going to add a new row to the particular table, that is product table, by using add a new row to the selected environment. Let me drag and drop this action onto the workspace. The main purpose of this action is to create a new row in a table, that is products table, which is available in Power Platform environment. As a first step, we have to give the connection references. How can we go ahead and do that? I'm going to select the connection references and then I'm going to add new references and then I'm going to click on create new. And then I'm going to provide my username and password to connect to the Dataverse. All right. Once it has been connected successfully with my Microsoft Dataverse, which is available in Power Platform environment, the first thing is that first parameter is that environment. Which environment you have to choose? There where you have created this product table in development environment. So that I'm going to select my development environment, dev environment. Choose the environment over here by selecting drop down. After selecting the environment, all the tables which are available in the development environment, all the tables will be available in table name. That is the second parameter. Let me drop down that. There you can see I'm having all the tables we are having in the development environment. Now we have created product table, right? In our development environment, you can see over here the entity name as product tables. All right, I'm going to select that. Once you have selected the table name, you will get the columns which are available in the products table. There you can see product ID, which is the mandatory and the primary column, and the product price is required, that is mandatory column. So that once you are going to select the product table, the mandatory or the required columns will be appear. Now I'm going to give the product ID as 1 and the product price I'm going to give it as 1000 rupees. Right? Now you may ask, what about the remaining columns that has product name and category? Where we will get these columns? If you go for advanced over here, there you can see I will get product category and product name inside my advanced things. There you can see along with that, we are having 18 more columns. All these 18 columns will be appear over here. You can see import sequence, owners, product category, product name, and the product table. There you can see record created on, when it has been created, status reason, time zone rules version. These are all the additional parameters which we are going to get it. Now, for the product, I need to get product name. I'm going to say television. And then product category, I'm going to give it as electronics item, right? So I will say electronics. Once you have given all the required parameters to add a new row into the table, there you can see after successful insertion into the table, we are going to get the output over here. Output for the particular action. Where we can store this output? We can store the output inside the variable, that is create record with organization response. All right. Let's click on save. Now let's run the flow to see the output. To insert a new row in the particular table for the selected environment. All right, let's click on run. flow execution started. And there you can see it is trying to add a new row into the table, that is product tables, by using the action called add a new row to the selected environment action. Flow has executed successfully. Now you can see over here inside my flow variables I'm having create record with organization response, right? This is our output which we are going to get it from the action, that is add a new row to the selected environment. Let me double click on that. There you can see at the variable value that I'm having create record with organization response, I'm having OData context, OData type. There you can see inside my own data context, I'm having data in a such a way metadata on the products table and the entity over here, right? And after that you can see OData type, that is product table, OData ID of the product table, and then you can see the E tag and the remaining parameters you can see over here, right? And after that, the main thing is that state code and status code. State code is 0 and the status code is successful, so that it has been given it as 1. And then if you remember, we have given product price as required, so that we have given 1000 rupees over there as the value, right? Which is in decimal format. This is also showing over here in this format. All right, let me click on close. Now we'll go back to the make.powerapps.com and then we can see the product table over here. Let me refresh this to see the output. In my product table, we have created a new record, that is product ID as 1, and the product name you can see as television, and the product price 1000, which is in decimal format, and then product category I have given it as electronics. I hope you understand how to create a new row in the particular table by using the action called add a new row to selected environment in Microsoft Dataverse.